Game 1 of the NBA Finals. San Diego delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Hawks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, San Diego's starting 5. We've got Jalen Wells, and it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Alexander Walker and Rizache fill out the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. You take a look at San Diego. This is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Porter, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Wells from deep. They get it again. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, the big man, Mark Williams, his activity earns those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Young. Outside, Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Young. Clock at 4. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. For San Diego, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Porter against Okongwu. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Pass to Peterson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Young looking around. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Porter with it to the inside. Out to the wing. Here's Peterson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wells. Launches it. And Young pulls it down.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Young. Back to Okongwu. The 3 is up. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. San Diego has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Young against Porter. Wells, the pass to Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
You have got to push Mark Williams further out. If you give him that interior space, he's going to make shots.
Pass to Rizache. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's Young. And yep, it's good.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Peterson. Okongwu with the rebound. Young against Porter. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Peterson. Outside Porter. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. The 15-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. And Young, here we go. Back to Risache. Picked up by Okongwu to the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right side Wells. Pass to Peterson. Can they get it? Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Johnson. Now here's Young. And he's going for the oop here. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he makes it on the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Risache. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Pass to Peterson. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game. Noel, he's checked in for Okongwu.
Into the lineup for Atlanta, number 14, Asa Noel.
Here's Peterson. He's got 5. On the wing, Porter. 5 on the clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. The Hawks trailing. Young, the pass to Johnson. The 3 from Risache. And Atlanta misses again. For San Diego, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Peterson. It's Wells on the wing. Left side Porter. Back to Wells. The 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. The Hawks making a switch here. Christie's checked in. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Number 1, Trae Young. Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Risache. Here's Noel. Williams defending. Now Young. From deep, Johnson fires in the triple. Johnson's got 5.
They're keeping the defense honest. Johnson cashes in from the corner.
Here's Peterson. He's got 5. Six to shoot. with the rebound. Outside Christie. Young on the attack. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
For San Diego, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's Peterson, defended by Christie. Takes the 3, and San Diego another 3.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
The kick out to Johnson. 4-3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Yeah, Johnson will take advantage of a look from 3 every time.
Young against Porter. Pass to Wells. Nice move. Here's Williams. Back to Porter. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Another shot. Williams misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And this is the kind of pressure Johnson applies to defenses. He puts you in a bind and makes you foul him.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. McCollum, he's checked in for the Hawks. He's off on the second.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
Here's Peterson. He's got 5. Pass to Harvey. Here's Richards. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's McCollum. Counted from distance. And the Hawks lead by 2.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense on. Oh, wow! Incredible! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. 11 feet out. The rebound, San Diego. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Out to the right wing. 18 feet out. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Harvey. No made baskets yet. Lets it fly. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here.
Number 41.
Here's McCollum. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
1:11 left to play in the first. Second chance effort. Tipped. Here's Christie. Out to the right wing. Inside. Pass to McCollum.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Substitution on the court.
And Atlanta with possession here. Young. And Holmes pulls it down. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Here's Harvey, guarded by Young. Battle shot is good. And San Diego leads by 3.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Young, the pass to Christie. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Harvey. No points so far. It's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now Young launches it from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. San Diego on top. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Diego.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got C.J. McCollum. Noel out there with Max Christie. Then it's Trae Young. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
San Diego has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Ellis outside. Holmes, a screen on McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Battle. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Harvey. Down low. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Young. Launches the 3. The rebound, San Diego.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Inside. Here's Richards. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
To the middle. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And Atlanta making a change here. Bowles checked in. Christie passes to Young. Pass to Bull. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Ellis outside. Now Richards. Christie with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. That is Trae's shot. The 3.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ellis right side. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Richards with a screen. Here's Battle. And again, it's San Diego. And here's Young. He has 7. Pass to Christie. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Back to Young. Young on the run. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Here's Harvey. Pass to Battle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Christie. And it's Battle missing. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Harvey. Pass to Richards. Here's Battle. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Ellis on the wing. McCollum defends. They get it back. Here's Richards. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Johnson, he's checked in for Bowl, and it's Rizachet in for McCollum. Here's Young, 9 points in the game. Right side Rizachet, pass to Newell, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Now here's Porter. Miller, a screen on Young to the inside. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Newell. Now Rizachet. Johnson for 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
He has zero hesitation from Johnson, trusting his shot.
And so Porter will bring it up for San Diego. Pass to Battle. Back to Porter. Now Ellis, defended by Christie. Shot clock at 5. Ellis on the wing. Still no points.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Christie passes to Johnson. Now Young. Lets the 3 fly. Miller pulls it in.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Over to the wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Young. Floats one. Young does it himself. All alone at the rim.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Porter with it. Shoots over Young. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Atlanta has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
Defensive foul. Leonard Miller.
Conway's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Christie. Wells is checked in for San Diego. Jackson comes in for Ellis. San Diego trails by 5. Porter looks it over. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Porter. Shot to stop the run. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 5.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Johnson a screen on Jackson. Alexander Walker with it. Jackson on him. Johnson passes to Young. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Oh, Young answers the call.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Pass to Miller. Outside Wells. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Risache from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And San Diego calls time here.
Assist from Jalen Johnson. Timeout awaiting. Man, it's time to get down with your mascot. Let's go.
He's checked in for Young. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. 5th on the list, Jalen Johnson.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
San Diego trails by 8. Now Porter. He's got 5. Miller, the pass to Wells. Releases. San Diego with another miss. Atlanta's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. McCollum's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Wells. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Alexander Walker with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Isaac. Outside Porter. Releases. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside Risache. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside, Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be San Diego's ball.
The ball goes to the away team.
San Diego trails by 8. Outside Porter. Pass to Miller. Here's Wells. San Diego with another miss. Well, the Hawks shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Now Risache. And here's McCollum. 5 to shoot. Picked up by Okongwu. McCollum, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
The combo guard skills of McCollum. Not just a scorer, he's also a more than capable passer.
Porter, the pass to Miller. Left side Wells. Pass to Porter. To snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks lead by 10. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Rizachet. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizachet. And San Diego calls time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
For San Diego. Battles checked in for Miller. Peterson comes in for Wells. And it's Smith in for Porter Jr. And 1:01 left in the second period. Pass to Battle. Here's Peterson. Right wing. Here's Battle. Gets the 3 ball to go. Battle's got 8 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Johnson passes to Alexander Walker. There's McCollum with the 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. San Diego trails by 7. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Peterson. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Battle. And a miss there on the triple. And so that brings the first half to a close. Atlanta on top, up 7. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
Seeing how things are shaking down for San Diego. They've made it this far, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get...
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. They've got Williams, and it's Peterson in a 2-guard. Young, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Young. The 3 from Rizachet. He can't get that one to fall. San Diego trails by 7. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Young to the paint. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Okongwu's got 11 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J is on the way.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Second shot opportunity. Alexander Walker offline with a 3.
Well, this is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made one of your first 4 shots.
Inside. Here's Peterson. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Rizeshe. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Porter. To the middle. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Peterson. He's got 9. Over Okongwu. Peterson, no good. The Hawks lead by 9. Pass to Rizeshe. The 3. Peterson with a rebound. San Diego has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Now Wells. Here's Peterson. San Diego needs to get off a shot. Porter's shot is off. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. The kick out to Young. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Tries to break his ice. Wells, rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Alexander Walker. Some solid defense from Williams.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Pass to Peterson. Driving in. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Hawks lead by 11. On the wing, Rizeshe. He's covered by Wells. Young against Porter. Outside Johnson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Johnson's got 14 points for the game. Here's Peterson. 9 points in the game. Outside Porter to the right side. Here's Peterson, covered by Alexander Walker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Rizichet. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Porter. Young from long range. Cleared away by Wells.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Outside Porter. Now here's Wells. Give him 8 points now. Here's Peterson. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. He's got 11.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Knocks down the triple. 17 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Pass to Williams. Here's Peterson, covered by Alexander Walker. Back to Williams. Now Porter from the stripe. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Outside Rizichet. Tate's back. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Here's Peterson. He's got 11. Off the left rim and out. The Hawks lead by 14. Johnson passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Young. And a nice finish on the layup. Young's got 16 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And San Diego calls time here. Comes in for Okongwu, and Christie subbed in for Alexander Walker. San Diego trails by 16. Here's Peterson. He's got 11. Smith outside. To battle. Will it go? San Diego with another miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And here is Young. To the inside. Here's Noel. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Battle. Back to Smith. Holmes, a screen on Young. Here's Smith. San Diego with another miss.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of it.
Young, the pass to Christie. Outside Rizichet. The kick out to Johnson. No one near him. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
San Diego trails by 20. Smith with it. He's scoreless. Down low. And there's Holmes on the assist by Smith.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Pass to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. It's tipped. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 9 points now in the second half.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Peterson. 11 points in the game. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Atlanta leading by 18. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. To the left wing. Smith against McCollum. Johnson a screen on Smith. Pass to Johnson. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. 23 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Peterson. He's got 13. Here's the pick. Here's Battle. Pass to Peterson. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Richards. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Hawks lead by 20. Here's McCollum. Christie finds Johnson. Driving to the basket. The three is up. The rebound, San Diego.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
Here's Peterson. Christie with some nice D.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
To the middle. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Sinks it from distance. Christie's got 6.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
23 seconds left in the third. Peterson, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And the shot goes in.
The one thing you have to respect about Johnson, he's happy to make the extra pass.
Here's Peterson. Basket's good. Peterson's got 8 here in this quarter.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
And so it's Atlanta with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. C.J. McCollum is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Newell. So that's the Hawks 5. Now McCollum. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
and defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
Here's Peterson, out left to the wing. Holmes, a screen on McCollum. Peterson, that one's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Young against Smith. 11 feet out. And it's battle with a rebound. San Diego trails by 21. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Peterson. Richards with a screen. He takes it in. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
They set the pick. Young from long range. The rebound, San Diego. Richards has got rebound number 7 tonight. Richards with a screen. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
The Hawks lead by 17. There's Young with the 3, and it's Young again missing.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Picked by Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And San Diego with possession here. And San Diego calls time here. He's checked in for the Hawks. Risache comes in for McCollum. San Diego also making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Richards. Miller comes in for Battle. And it's Porter Jr. in for Smith. Hawks on D. They lead by 17. Pass to Holmes. On the wing, Porter. From downtown. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Christie finds Young. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. There's the screen by Johnson. Right side, Christie. Clock at 6. And there's the screen. Back to Risache from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. And so Porter will bring it up for San Diego. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Holmes. Back to Porter. Miller on the wing. Risache covering. Outside for Porter. Fires from deep. San Diego with another miss.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Newell. Defended by Holmes. Pass to Young. Up and over Porter. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Isaac with a screen on Young. Inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
Can we remember this guy is 6'10", so if he's in position, turn the lights out.
Atlanta leading by 15. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Now here's Risache. Three-pointer, no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Outside Porter. Pass to Holmes. Here's Peterson, defended by Christie. Picked by Isaac. To the middle. The rebound by the Hawks. On the wing, Christie takes a three. Drops in the three. And the Hawks lead by 18.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's Porter outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
On the wing, Risache. The rebound, San Diego. Holmes has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And here's Porter outside. And San Diego another three.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
High post Young. Porter's there. Fearless Trae Young.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Here's Peterson. Outside Porter. There's the triple. Another miss by Porter.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Risache. On the wing, Christie. Outside Young. Three-pointer. The rebound, San Diego. Peterson's got 4 rebounds now. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Young. Here's Newell. 13 feet out. Peterson with a rebound. Now here's Porter. Risache covering. Porter, the pass to Holmes. And Young pulls it down. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Christie, guarded by Miller. And here's Young. There's the three. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Porter. Picked by Holmes. San Diego with another miss. The Hawks lead by 14. Outside Young. Now here's Risache. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Christie. Here's Newell. And that one is hammered home.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And San Diego calls time here. Presentation of the player of the game, Jalen Johnson.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I mean, he's the reason they're off to such a great start in the series. From the jump, he was fired up and ready to fight hard for the win. San Diego trails by 16. Outside Porter. Right wing. Here's Peterson. Covered by Alexander Walker. Chalk up 2 there. Peterson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Now Johnson from downtown. Got that time. There's the drive. Using the glass to lay it in. Alexander Walker with it. On the wing, Rizachet. He's covered by Wells. Let's loose for 3. Williams rips down the board.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Oh, deflected. Here's Young. Porter with it, and it's Young picking him up. Young against Porter. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter here. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Peterson. Porter outside. Puts up the tray. Okongwu with the rebound.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
1:16 left in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Young. Oh, it doesn't go.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Here's Johnson. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Peterson. Away team foul. Peterson. Third person. Team foul.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Book it!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Fires the three. Williams sinking the follow-up shot. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
So it's Atlanta picking up And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, this is a...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.